The Young and the Restless spoilers. Summer plots to steal Claire's man. Kyle reunion mission confirmed. Cameron Grimes talks Tessa's fate. Ian terror and a whole new side of Mariah. Ian causes Mariah's worst nightmare. Sharon's vanishing act. Alarms. Nick. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like our videos, then you can subscribe our channel. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Summer Newman will have to cope with some major realizations in the coming weeks. Although Summer has been trying to convince herself that she can move on from Kyle Abbott, that plan won't last much longer. Summer and Chance Chancellor recently got on the same page about their romance, so they seem ready to give it another go. However, it's Kyle who'll be on Summer's mind and in her heart once 2025 gets underway. In a new interview with TV Insider, Young and the Restless head writer and executive producer Josh Griffith talked about the Romeo and Juliet story that's brewing for Kyle and Claire Newman. There'll be plenty of obstacles that threaten to tear the star-crossed lovers apart, including Summer. Of course, Claire and Kyle will also have to contend with their clashing families. Victor Newman would much rather see Claire with a guy who doesn't have the Abbott name he loathes so much. Likewise, Jack Abbott knows the kind of chaos Victor could cause, so he'll become increasingly worried about the consequences of Claire and Kyle being a couple. Summer, on the other hand, will start to see some opportunities arising out of the drama that's brewing for Claire and Kyle. Summer, in true I'm Phyllis's daughter fashion, will A. feel a pull back to Kyle and B. sense an opening, so if Victor and Jack weren't enough for Kyle and Claire to have to worry about, Summer's decision of, "Maybe I want Kyle back," is going to throw another wrench into that, Griffith said. Griffith also talked about Summer embracing her mom's typical attitude, so we could see her revert to her scheming side. Phyllis Summers is one of the most determined people in Genoa City on any given day, so Summer will channel that determination in a storyline of her own. Whether Summer succeeds in getting Kyle back or not, our predictions indicate she'll stir up a whole bunch of trouble through her reunion mission. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Summer will fight to derail Kyle and Claire's future by taking advantage of some bad news along the way, so stay tuned for updates on her plans. The Young and the Restless, Cameron Grimes talks. Tessa's fate, Ian terror, and a whole new side of Mariah. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Mariah Copeland just faced the ultimate New Year's Eve shocker outside society. In the December 30th episode, Mariah found a distressed Tessa Porter being tended to by none other than Ian Ward. Now that the former cult leader and kidnapper is in Mariah's path again, she's going to be on quite the emotional roller coaster. Mariah thought Ian was in prison, so seeing him will reopen some old wounds. Of course, Mariah will initially be more concerned about Tessa's health once Young and the Restless's January 2nd episode gets underway. Cameron Grimes spoke to Soapt about Mariah's upcoming scenes and how she'll handle the confusion of it all. Despite Mariah's protective instincts kicking in, she won't immediately figure out that Ian is to blame for Tessa's medical crisis. Young and the Restless fans know Ian messed with Tessa's water, but Mariah will struggle to even process what's happening, especially after getting thrown off by the sight of Ian. Tessa's well-being will be her wife's priority, but Mariah will have a chance to grill Ian once she knows Tessa's going to be okay. That's when Mariah will start connecting some dangerous dots and developing more fears. Once it is clear that Tessa is recovering or doing fine and that she's stable, then it immediately goes back to the concern about Ian. She's going to have suspicions, and she's going to have a lot of questions, Cameron Grimes said. Mariah will naturally be angry about Ian's freedom and will wonder how it's even possible. Ian will no doubt claim he's transformed his life, but Mariah won't believe that for a second. Underneath the rage, there'll be some terror bubbling up too. Mariah has seen firsthand the kind of horrible things that Ian is capable of, so she'll put her guard up as she tries to assess the situation. Now that Ian is back in the picture, it'll trigger some past trauma that Mariah thought she'd buried. It could also affect Mariah's relationship with Tessa as the fallout continues. And it will maybe lead to Tessa seeing a side of Mariah that she hasn't seen before. The effect it's going to have on Mariah is something that Tessa might not expect, Grimes hinted. Ian and Jordan will also cause a lot more chaos for Sharon Newman. So, our predictions hint that'll add to the drama headed Mariah's way. The Young and the Restless spoilers say some other shockers are brewing thanks to Jordan and Ian's scheme, so stay tuned for updates on all the wild news to come. The Young and the Restless. Thursday, January 2nd. Update: Ian causes Mariah's worst nightmare. Sharon's vanishing act. Alarms. Nick, The Young and the Restless spoilers update for Thursday, January 2nd, reveals that some curveballs are still to come as Jordan and Ian Ward carry out their next steps. For starters, we should mention there'll be an encore episode on Tuesday, December 31st, and then Young and the Restless will air another repeat on Wednesday, January 1st. Things will pick back up in Genoa City on Thursday, January 2nd, so let's dive in and talk about Mariah Copeland's worst nightmare. After finding Tessa Porter struggling to stay conscious in Ian's clutches, Mariah will quickly realize her history is haunting her in a big way. Ian has been posing as Warren Masters, a kind-hearted prison chaplain eager to get to know Tessa at society. It should eventually click into place for Mariah that Ian has been turning on the charm to make Tessa his target. Ian tainted Tessa's water, but he may play innocent with Mariah and try to mess with her head. Regardless, seeing Ian again will bring back some terrible memories of Mariah's days in the cult, and the time Ian drugged her into an illegal marriage. Ian will no doubt love the chance to get Mariah's attention after causing Tessa's medical crisis. As for Jordan, she'll be busy holding Sharon Newman captive after chloroforming her. Jordan may drive Sharon somewhere and stash her, but she might also get started framing Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, for her abduction. Meanwhile, Nick Newman will make a discovery that he finds unsettling. Since Sharon was supposed to attend the New Year's Eve party and never made it into society, Nick may be alarmed when he spots her abandoned vehicle outside. Once Nick realizes Sharon has vanished, it should leave him on a mission to track Sharon down before she gets seriously injured or worse. Our Young and the Restless predictions point to Nick stepping up for Sharon, but Victor Newman will also become a key player in all the Ian pandemonium that's about to erupt. The news of Ian's return is definitely going to make some waves, but it'll take a little more time before Jordan's role in all this comes to light. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon's life will definitely be at risk, so we'll bring you updates on all the wild moments ahead. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.